The story starts at the Daylight City of Japan, where the Bansou Sentai Kizuna-Five have finished off a monster from the Zetsu Enders. Just as they were about to transform to continue on with their daily lives, a portal appears that sends out a gray-suited hero wearing both black bat helmet and cape, who now gets confronted by the team who think that he's from the Zetsu Enders and attack him. After that, hero says he fights for good just like them. The Kizuna-Five stops and transform to know who he is. The hero reveals himself as the masked hero Batman, before taking off his bat buckle to transform back into Yuki Kurai, the young president of the Kurai Zaibatsu, back in his own world.
Kamen no Eiyu, Battoman.
The Kizuna-Five take Yuki to their base meeting with Professor Pythagoras and Umbrella, as the masked hero explains about his story as Batman, where his parents got killed by the Black Mask Army a decade ago, leading him to run his family's company at a young age, before planning to track the army who kidnapped and turn him into an assassin. However, didn't get brainwashed, allowing him to betray them, becoming his own world's only hope as the masked hero himself to fight off the mafia's mutants called Cajun. The reason he ends up in the Kizuna-Five's world is during his battle against the army's new Cajun, Arkham Knight Cajun, who turns out to be not a mutant, and his skills are similar to Batman's after Chrono Kamen have used Dr. Kaito Sagara's blueprints of the hero's devices to create his version of Batman with high technology, resulting in Yuki's defeat, and was sent away from Japan by that night, allowing the army to continue their crime without interference, which he might fear for, believing that he has let his parents down. The leader of the team, Togo Asagaki, understands Yuki's worries, explaining about his family, and promises to find a way to get him home, before Togo happily says that he's amazed upon Yuki's role not only as a hero but as a president, as Togo wants to know more about it, much to the sigh of his teammates, who they along with Togo now formed a bond with Yuki. In the base of the Zetsu Enders, the army are informed about Batman and believes that someone must have sent him to this world while that hero's world gets conquered by his enemies, which the Breakup King agrees this is a chance to end the Kizuna-Five and get rid of the Earth spawns. As Professor Betrays hires someone who takes on an appearance of a white Kizuna-Five, however it's someone that they knew back then. In Batman's world of Japan, the citizens are greeted by the Arkham Knights as Batman's replacement due to the latter's departure to another country. Haruko and Tsuti Midorigawa see this and believe that something's off about this and the disappearance of Yuki. Back in the base, while Yuki shows his skills and transformation to the team, Togo explains about his adopted brother and friend Kirihiro and how the team saved him when he became Bond Killer by the Zetsu Enders. Recently, Kirihiro went on a trip with his friends without even telling Togo about it, as the still happy latter says his friend will be fine and hoping to bring in goods from the trip. Just then the professor alerts them about a White Ranger attacking the city, which they possess a prototype Kizuna brace that he made before the Fives, who they along with Yuki head out to stop that ranger and bring back the brace, as that ranger's name is Kizuna Killer, whose voice was found out by Togo that it's his brother Kirihiro, as the four generals appeared to say that's true and that they stole the prototype of the brace and Kirihiro again to become the army's own ranger. Yuki along with the Kizuna-Five won't forgive them for turning Kirihiro into the dark side again, as that explains about that trip as a lie. The six transformed, perform their roll call from Batman to the Kizuna-Five, and attack Kizuna Killer, the generals, and the Ingekons. Later Kizuna Red and Batman battle against Killer. Working together, the two heroes weaken Kizuna Killer, allowing Batman to restrain Killer for Red to take back the brace, resulting in Kirihiro to transform and get back to his senses. Seeing this, the four generals decided to summon the evil counterparts of the team's Kizuna beasts thanks to Betrayers to form the Maximum Zetsu and Caesar with the help of the Breakup King's power. After taking Kirihiro to safety, the Kizuna-Five, alongside Batman, summon their Kizuna beasts to form the Maximum Kizuna Kaiser and battle the evil Robo-Off, both heavily skilled in Itai, as the masked hero feels the same to Arkham Knight. However, the Kizuna-Five said that their bonds will still be stronger against those who want to break them up, saying that making bonds with others from different worlds will be even stronger to defeat any enemy they have faced as a way of never giving up, which Batman agrees to this. As the six finish off the Zetsu and Caesar with the Great Band Sword Collab Strike, causing the robo to explode for the generals to escape, as this creates a portal believing to take Batman back to his home world, as Red decides to go with him. According to Blue that the portal will be closed in 10 minutes. Red and Batman travel to the latter's world where they see Arkham battling against the mooks in front of the people, including the suspicious Haruko and Tsuti, who cheer the hero on. The knight and the people turn to see the masked hero return, as that real deal, who saw the fake battle, reveals that Arkham Knight is created by the Black Mask Army to kill the real hero and take his place so that the citizens would believe in that replacement hero, but in reality helping the Cajuns and pretending to defeat them and the mooks as his true intentions. The knight gets angered by this to silence the two and sends out the mooks to attack them and the people. With Kizuna-Red's help, Batman defeats the mooks, gets the people and the two girls to safety, and weakens the Arkham Knight, who explodes to bits after the two perform the duo Kizuna Punch, saving Batman's Japan from that non-mutant Cajun for good. The two transforms as Yunki thanks Togo for all the work and the words of not giving up, as the latter happily says he will always help those in need to increase their bonds, forming a perfect friendship. He also wishes to become a sidekick to Yunki, like taking a motif of a Robin for more help. However, Yunki prefers things on his own, but maybe someday that could happen if the going gets tough. Experiencing Yunki's world, Togo further says that if he's trapped in another world, then that would be a great adventure to form more bonds and find a way back home. Seeing that the portal is closing in 20 seconds due to Togo's long talk, the latter quickly panics by transforming into Kizuna-Red and rushes to the portal to head back home, not before telling Yunki that they will meet again once they defeat their own enemies and hope Yunki avenges his parents to keep his home safe. The Black Mask Army's leader, Chrono Kamen, sees this from his base, furious over the Arkham Knight's defeat by Batman and the mysterious Red Ranger, with his plan of getting rid of that hero failed, but decides to let the mutants take care of the rest for world domination. Togo returns to his world where he gets scolded by his teammates for not noticing the portal closing. Later, after returning the prototype brace back to Pythagoras, Togo reunites with Kirihiro, who apologizes for his actions, as he receives a hug from his friend. Back in his world, Yunki returns to the Kurai Bansou's mansion where an anxious Shoko welcomes the young master back home, as Yunki happily tells her that he has been on a world adventure about bonds and teamwork.